YouTube, my alarm's going off and I have to do push-ups. So I don't know if you can actually run this for me or not, Brian.
I don't know. If you only
Uh,
got 42 seconds, just hit it and say I'm fucking.
my alarm's going off and I have to do push-ups. I'm doing push-ups. So I don't know if you can actually run this for me or not, Brian.
I don't know. If you only got 42 seconds, just hit it and say I'm fucking.
My alarm's going off and I have to do push-ups. I'm doing push-ups. So I don't know if you can actually run this for me or not, Brian.
I don't know. If you only got 42 seconds, just hit it and say I'm fucking.
My alarm's going off and I have to do push-ups. I'm doing push-ups. So I don't know if you can actually run this for me or
I
not,
don't know
Brian.
why it's keep repeating that. It just said like the same thing like 5 times in a row, maybe 3 times.
Maybe 3 times. Maybe it was live on another end. I don't know. I was like, where's Matt?
Oh, you could have it open on another window. I don't.
On another window. So we don't know if we're live or not. First thing is about this, guys, is it's Wednesday. Why Wednesday? Why is John live on a Wednesday? Well, it's been a while and things have changed, right, Brian?
Yeah.
Like Brian got a link and I sent out a few links to a few people, see if they want to join in or not. So I get to do one thing today. I get to say why Wednesday and what's going on. And it's been a while. Hey, I used to come up like every Wednesdays. We used to do Puff Wednesdays. I used to do my own shows. I've done hundreds and hundreds of videos. And really, education is the key behind what we're doing here. And the best thing now is, as you can see, I got this great logo behind me. I created this with AI. So welcome to the Greenway AI. We're able to help you advance in not only your gardening skills and learning about different strains, but learning how we can use different strategies in cannabis gardens and in everyday life is really what's gone on here, which is a background. I've been in an AI world, and if you don't see behind me, Brian already knows I'm full of a bunch of books and really going down looking at how we can use AI today. And it's actually Brian's smiling. Why are you smiling, Brian? Tell me what's going on with that smile right now.
Oh, you said because usually you have the books behind you, but right now you have your background, so the books aren't there.
Okay, fine. I'll get rid of the choose the vertical background.
But
Nah.
I knew what you meant because I seen it before.
So
I
all of
I
these,
knew
all of,
exactly that.
and this is only like a corner of it right now. Okay, it's like you got to play full out and see what's going on here. So yeah, you know what? So now we're just gonna go around the moon, or maybe we could just do it the Greenway. I like this one actually because around the world the Greenway is really what I was after. Right? But at first you had to look and go for the moon shoots, take a look from the moon to see exactly which way we were looking at. So you can actually sit on the beach and hang out. Yeah. This is all little things that are offered to us. What do I look at is what I'm looking at today is really around the world of green. And that was really my biggest focus, what I was looking at and how far I've come and where we are today. So over the years, we've been helping each other grow. And I'm curious if I'm live on YouTube or not. And you know, the best thing is about it, I have so many screens. I can double and triple check everything. And that's what technology is today, because everything you have in your house, like your Google Now, this is all AI stuff, right? Okay, I'm logging in. I'm going to my YouTube channel. I'm taking a quick look just because I have to do this. This is what John has to do. How to use AI. Navigating your future is live. Technologies today because everything. Okay, good. We got chat going on. Got it. People are in chat. Good to see everybody. Um, I can't have people calling me, so I guess I'm gonna have to somehow. Are we still here? Is the question. Okay, so I gotta turn my phone off. We gotta go focus and go do not disturb, just like that. Okay, we're back again. Cheers, everybody. Good to see everybody. Okay, so what's great about today is it's Wednesday, right? And I don't know if you guys have been on the YouTube channel, have been on there for a while. But I can go into some details of what's really been going on and what's really happened. And Brian, I think you were one of the guys that witnessed a couple years ago when I was driving. I got T-boned at 80K and I was upside down in a ditch and I went live. Well, since that day, I haven't really been gardening that much because it did tweak me quite a bit. So, of course, being hit at this accident, it kind of did a little bit of, let's just say, it changed the way I was able to actually use, well, yes, be able to garden, be able to be in my garden. That was the main focus. So I don't know why it's not live here. So it's weird. The ditch, and I went live. Oh, it is. Okay, so after that, guys, I kind of started figuring out what was the best way to okay, utilize the knowledge I've known. So I was growing a little bit, trying to use that in different things. And then AI came in and like play because we just went through COVID. Everybody remembers COVID, right? Brian, you remember COVID? Of course, you remember this. Who cannot remember COVID? During COVID, guys, I did something pretty awesome. I wrote this book, LEDs, the keys to your growing future. You can hear everything's going off. Things are beeping. Apologize for that. So during COVID-19, I actually had learned so much about growing with LED lights and continued to keep growing. I wrote a book. Understanding LEDs, the keys to your growing future. This is just me understanding LEDs, my story behind LEDs, and really growing forward in today's little history of where I am today. So what we're talking about right now is this new story. This new story about using actually not just LEDs, but using AI. Being able to use AI today is just being profoundly the most amazing resources I've been able to use, not just in my garden, but in the research and finding for different strains. And let me just show you some different things here, guys, because first, I'm going to show you, I got to go on the share screen and let's see if I did this right. And I can bring up, oh, I got me and Brian in here. Look at that, how to navigate. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to take it to a video and I don't think it's going to go here because I have it kind of in a different way. So I have to go, I got to go in here. I'm going to go into the back end of my YouTube channel right now. So I'm going into my videos, going down to here, Greenway AI. This is a private video. Welcome to the Greenway AI. Publish, 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 revolutionize. Here you guys go. So check this out. I made this video. Why the site can't be reached. Here we go.
Is your cannabis enterprise
Can you hear this, Brian?
thriving as much as you envision? Or do you find yourself lost in the labyrinth of regulatory complexities, inventory management, cultivation schedules, and customer demands? Indeed, the cannabis industry is a challenging one, yet it's also an industry brimming with opportunities, especially when you leverage the power of artificial intelligence or AI. Consider the story of Green Thumb Industries, a cannabis company that was once struggling with efficient inventory management. By implementing AI, they were able to predict demand, optimize supply, and reduce waste, saving them millions of dollars annually. Smokeland, a California cannabis dispensary, is using AI to analyze customer data like browsing and purchase history to make personalized product recommendations and provide a more tailored shopping experience for customers. The goal is to make the cannabis shopping experience more convenient and empowering for customers. AI is not just about automation. It's about making informed decisions. It's about understanding your customers better. Think about Ease, a cannabis delivery company. They used AI to analyze customer buying patterns and preferences. This enabled them to personalize their marketing efforts, resulting in increased customer loyalty and repeat purchases. Strainpedia and Cannabis Strategist Collective, AI-powered apps that help cannabis consumers find the right products for their needs. Strainpedia uses AI to match symptoms to cannabis strains, while Cannabis Strategist Collective, a collaborative advisor channeling the wisdom of experts in the cannabis industry for strategic guidance. These are not isolated instances. They are a testament to the transformative power of AI in the cannabis industry. AI can help you streamline your operations, increase your profitability, and stay ahead of the competition. But the question is, are you ready to embrace it? The future of the cannabis industry is here. It's smart, it's efficient, it's AI driven. Don't let your business be left behind. Harness the power of AI and transform your business from the ordinary to the extraordinary. So, what are you waiting for? Explore the potential of AI for your cannabis business. Your journey to success starts now. So, let's learn and grow together today.
So the best thing about this is really is this was all done with AI. Everything, the voiceover, everything was done here with AI. So as you can see, it was quite, quite easily done. And I did this with one kind of program. And I could show you this one program. I lost Brian. Brian, he's like, I've seen this before, John. I'm out of here. So one of these programs that I'm using right now, really want to talk to you guys about this today. Is really looking at how we can use AI in our business and stuff like that. This is about learning AI, learning large language models, and taking a look at how we're using them today. So one thing I loved about that is I just did that one video, and that was just kind of showing you what we can do with AI. So what I've done here now is I've created this one here called Greenway AI. So the story behind the Greenway AI here, guys, is I spent years and years and years growing. Like I love growing. I don't think I haven't. I love growing. It's one of my favorite things, and I continue growing. And that's why the Greenway AI was born. It's just through growth and understanding and really seeing this next direction, what I was truly looking for and what was after. And through the years, we've all grown together. Look back in the days when we really started growing, we didn't really know how to do any of these skills. We had to learn new skills, had to learn what bulbs to use, how to learn what nutrients to use, how to learn, if we're going indoors, like how to learn about VPD, all these different tools. Well, really, the shift in there is revolutionize your cannabis in the industry today. And on the Greenway AI, we have these weekly calls. So in the beginning here, you got another AI shift video. So this is really going down how we can use this.
In a world where the only constant is change, the advent of artificial intelligence, or AI, has become an unstoppable force. Picture this: a world where mundane tasks are automated.
Okay, we already watched that. I apologize. Brian, did we just watch that one? I think so. So it jumped. I was trying to stay on the same page that I had down there. And I apologize again. Here we go. No, not what I was looking for. I hope I didn't just close off that whole page. I did. Okay. Well, that didn't work out that well. So let me redo this for a second. I apologize again. I was trying to share the page and I closed off the whole page. Everything. No, maybe not. Let's see. There it is. I did. I completely got rid of that one page, but that's okay. Okay. So, sorry about that, guys. I was going on about how we can actually use a lot of these tools and the videos that I created here, and I just closed off the page where I had everything open for you guys to see. Just kind of wanted to show you what I've really been going down and looking at how we can use large language models, and using the Greenway AI is something that it was a vision. It actually all came about because after growing years and doing hundreds and hundreds of videos online on how to grow your own, showing you different strains for different conditions, utilizing all these different tools I've used in my garden over the years. This is a new tool for not just growing your garden, but growing your life. That's what's so great about open AI and utilizing these tools we have today and navigating you right now through the Greenway AI and the future that I'm seeing, just not just for us, for everybody here, is joining this community together to revolutionize not just your business, but your life in your garden. So that's why I have here is join these weekly calls right now. But really the benefit around Greenway AI is a lot of people ask questions about strains. What strain am I using? What's the best strain to use? And I've been asked these questions so much over time. I see you guys all the time on my channel, YouTube. Well, we got this thing here. It's called Strainpedia. Like Wikipedia, this is Strainpedia. Everything to do about every cannabis strain you can ever possibly imagine. So you click here. This is offered to you. Just go there. Of course, it's going to log me out now just because I had everything going here and I close it off. So once again, we're going to kind of go through all of this. I might have to extend the show a little bit. So I don't get to tell you my password. Sorry, you don't get to know that. So as you got to do this all. You got to kind of send it through email. I have triple verification. This is what happens when people hack. So in order to get to anything, and let me talk about one thing that's going to be really important about AI. This is going to be the biggest tip that I'm going to give you guys right now. Make sure, because we're moving into a different era of age, make sure you have a safe word. Because as you can see, I have voiceovers, and I'm going to tell you some different programs like 11 Labs is one of the best, or they're using another program called Descript. Like 11 Labs does voiceovers. Like you can use all of your voices, so you don't know if someone's calling and what they're doing. It could not even be your relative. It might be the wrong person, is what I'm saying. It could be someone who's just pretending to be you with a program that has a voiceover and that's heard your voice once. So make sure you use safe words. So if you're having any, the banks are doing this now, oh, like so, and you have to do this. So here's me putting in my safe word to get in here. This is Strainpedia. Can you see this, Brian? Perfect. I haven't even shown Brian. The Strainpedia is a professional approach on adaptive and discussing cannabis strains. Isn't that cool? Like, where else can you get this information? This is the most sophisticated and most educated in the world on looking at different strains. Buddy said, I have the strain called Money Balls. Oh, Money, M-O-N, Money Balls strain. Let's just put it in there. So this we're going to talk about different things. So here's Moneyball strain. Perfect. It's going to tell you all about Moneyball strain. We're going to talk about topping and tiering now. So I just put it in Moneyball strain. It recognized it's a cannabis community strong for its potent indica hybrid strains. Moneyball's favorite sweet earthy crystal. It's medicinally used for potential relief of insomnia, anxiety, chronic pain due to its sedative properties. This is awesome. But you can really go down the rabbit hole now. This is cool. What is the best way to grow this strain? And don't worry about how can I get the max yields from a 4x4 area with 4 plants. By the way, it's 419, so you better get that wrong. So here's something I'm going to show you guys too. See how everything's spelled wrong? See this little thing I just did over here, and I move this over. Look at this grammar fix, boom. Isn't that like, I can't spell. And it doesn't matter if you can't spell. Let me rephrase this. So as we're going, so this was great. What is the best way to grow the strain? How can I get the maximum yield from my 4x4 area and plants? What light do you think I should use? What light should I use for veg? Question mark. So you can start asking these questions. This is just Strainpedia, and this is going to give you temperature. It's going to be growing medium, trailing techniques, low stress trailing techniques, ski of green for strawberry in this particular strain, nutrient management, veg stage, lighting type recommended for the 30 to 50 watts, 600 to 800 when we go into flower for high quality, duration time, keep it in 18 hours light. Like, isn't that awesome? Okay. This is like, I get into this. I kind of like really, I'm not gonna geek out too much. I'm gonna go back to the Greenway AI. So as I'm showing you guys this, you're seeing this kind of cool stuff, right? This is pretty cool, right? So this is kind of like where we get into how we can look at closet grower from local outfitter and my grower. Can you get in touch? Of course we can, closet grower. I love to show you some cool stuff. Tylo and all you guys, welcome. I just want to give you guys a little heads up on the Greenway AI and look at it. Cannabis, strategies, and collectives. So this is really cool. Now, this is what's great about the Greenway AI is you're going to find all of these great things on this site to help you. And I mean, like, someone asked me about genealogy. So how about this? Advanced geometric analysis and strain development. Uh, this is a specific custom ChatGTP for designing strains. Isn't this cool? Analyze, predict genetic markers. Set traits and goals for higher CBD. Let's just hit the button. What do you want to go? So to set traits and goals, basic baseline, defining target levels, other traits, stuff you wouldn't even think about. Like this is an intelligence that's at the tip of your finger. Of course, you can message me on Instagram there, Closet Girl. I'd love to hear from you, brother. So as we're moving forward here, like what I'm getting into here, guys, is taking a look at this advanced technology we can use. Now, this is just the Greenway, and this is open AI. So when we get into AI, let's take a look at what we can do with AI and really look at who's using ChatGTP. I use ChatGTP 4. I'm going to give you a little like heads up on this little episode here because I kind of want to give you guys some value, not just show off the Greenway AI, but show you how custom chat GTPs and working with AI can really be a huge savior in your business and in your life. It's huge. And as you can see on my side here, I use Greenway like crazy. I use AI. I did one specifically for no fault insurance for ICBC. So someone was specifically. So I got ICBC guide. I'm gonna go a new chat. So I'll bring this up. ICBC guide offering guidance for ICBC no fault insurance with laws, answering inquiries on focus on clarity and authority. Because there's no fault insurance in BC, I had no way of finding out how to maneuver within it. So I created a custom chat GTP specifically for this. This is what's cool about AI. It can give you that dot to work on. So if you're looking at doing certain things and you want to look at different ways, what's the best way of going for that? You can find different ways, right? So I'm going to go back to the Greenway AI, which is really cool about the Greenway AI, is here's one. I love this one. It's Greenway Business Advisor. So if you want to get into business and in your health and take a look at the best way to maneuver within your business and using for Cannabis Advisor, this is a way to improve your AI, your business, a way of benefits in the retail industry for a lot of my friends who own companies in the industry, how to maintain integrity in business in your AI business or in your business in the cannabis industry. Like this is just new level stuff, right? Like when you really get into it and taking a look at different large language models and how we, and as you can see, I'm gonna start closing these off because I don't need them all open. So we're gonna go back here to Greenway AI. So once again, Brian, do you find this kind of interesting on how you can use these tools to help advance you in today? Because when we got different ways of taking a look at this is another way of why we take a look at how we can use artificial intelligence to help us move forward. Give me tips on making marketing cannabis. So what's the best way of marketing? And now you can take each individual one of these and start dotting it. Know the regulations. So I've actually gone into here, which is you can actually go at, this is cool, right? Watch this. So I can bring in I can bring in business advisory, automation consultant, Johnny B official, chain guard. I bring in expert panels. See, I can bring in all these other ones that I've created. So by bringing in, see, a family law master is pretty awesome too. A growth innovator, a guy for personal development in cannabis. So let's bring in another custom AI and talk about influence partnership and collaborations. I'm going to cut and paste this. This is fun. This is so much fun. Let's talk about adding influencer marketing partnership. Now it's going to give me influencer partnership, identify how to get into an influencer audience matching, crafting. See how detailed this can get into when you start looking at getting into relationships. This is just one way of looking at if you're in business, because a lot of people are trying to find out just ways. Start over, I'm late. You know what? Don't worry about it. It's all going to be good. John loaded with information as well. This is just going to keep going on, John. I'm happy you found my Instagram backup. I have 8 things going on here, guys. So like this is where we get into and you go and say this is long-term relationships. Let's cut and paste this in here. Let's grab this. Let's grab and copy this. Let's put it in here. Now I'm gonna go add again. So now I'm gonna go back into let's go into the business advisor now, right? And we're gonna cut this in here. Okay. How to establish. And like, see the wording's all wrong. I didn't spell it right. I got this great little thing down here. I can click there. And it's gonna now building long-term relationships with influencers, start with successful collaborations, understand mutual goals, offer fair compensation, exclusive opportunities. And this is gonna go, this is for like, see, this is what it gets into talk about number 8. Number 8. Long-term relationships. That's what I was talking about. I know. Did you just like, did I do that? Or do you want to go into customer review and referrals? Sure. I go into customer referral and referrals, but you know what? I'd rather go into this, but watch this. So I'm going to go back into the Greenway AI. And that's just, I got about, you saw how many I have here, right? I've created all these different ones with where you can go into the website and use these for your own good. Like they're like, you can see everyone is kind of geared towards the mission, which is here is empowering businesses, empowering you through the future of innovation, like I have in the past of growing in my gardens and showing you all this office stuff over the last 20 years and me 42 years in the industry, right? So my service is really a services to you, is to give you that value, true value from here, right? And you guys don't know, I go back into like what I've been doing for the last like 3-4 years because I've disappeared after the accident and stuff like that. If you don't mind if I share, Brian, just I can ask first. You guys don't mind if I share, right? I'm gonna give you a copy of everything here, guys. Um, I dove deep into the Tony Robbins world in a huge way, and I got to learn and educate myself on such a mass scale. Became a senior leader for Tony Robbins, so I'm here to support and give back and lead you through this next little guiding force of growing with AI in your garden, in your cannabis industry, and in your life. It's a service that I've been given. It's like it's what I do. I love growing forward. I love sharing. I love giving. I love seeing the best way we can kind of get into everybody's complaining about changes, challenges, and regulations in the cannabis industry and navigating for advertising restrictions. I started talking about this. So I started advertising and taking a look at the best ways to advertise. I had this conversation half an hour ago with someone I'm not going to mention because they're going to join in and watch this thing here. So I created Growth Innovator. Check this out. This is going to navigate you through cannabis industries and how to actually advertise personal business growth in cannabis industry in Canada, exploring personal growth and the evolution. I mean, and it's mind shifting, development skills, wellness practices, looking at what we could do to fulfill things and stuff like that. And as I get right into getting into this, I got unlocking magical for professionals, navigating the cannabis industry and challenges. I talking quick because I'm getting excited and I just want to slow down to apologize, Brian, and everybody out there watching. Right, this is where we can get into looking at how we can make challenges and look at the innovations of looking at what we could do within the regulatory compliance, what we can do with regulations within the jurisdictions. You can put where you are, what jurisdictions you're in, what you're planning on doing, and how you want to abide by it. And it's going to give you everything a lawyer would. It's going to tell you exactly what challenges, what regions, where we're going, saturated with dispensary brands, where you're going with that. I can put in custom avatars and start creating this. And I'm going to show you this. I'm gonna start showing this like I have been showing you in my garden and growing over the years, and I have hundreds of videos. I want to do the same thing. Why? Because I get to do this amazing thing called magic, fun time and magic. That's what this is doing for us. It's giving us more time and magic. Personalize and customize your experience, leveraging technologies within AI within your business. This one here is an AI forecast cannabis market trends. Check this out. So this is forecasting the trends of what we're doing in the market today and how to move forward. Like, how can I improve AI cannabis cultivation? Brian, you want to improve your cultivation? Check this out. So don't forget, we're going to get into more custom prompting and understanding how we can utilize these tools to grow forward. More resources, more resource optimizations, and looking at how we can develop strains, higher THC CBD strains, laboratory management, quality control systems, compliant. Like, as you can see, we used to get deep to find all this information. Now it's right here. We can get it like that. Global Insider, global leadership and expertise. This is the best part about being part of a team of leaders, is focusing on leadership and development within your team, within your company, within your life, within your family. Here is a little way to be able to give back on that next little focus here, guys. So be able to give back and be able to lead through your insights and career development. How do I develop my leadership style? In what business? So you're going to put what business you're in, click what you're looking at, assist me in planning my career for my progressions in the cannabis space and where you want to look at and what target market you want to be in. How can I build this first and include my team? These are all ways you can kind of keep growing. I'm fire hosing you guys. I'm just gonna stop talking now. I don't see anybody talking, so it's like you guys are like taking it all in. Are you kind of getting an idea of what we're kind of doing with open AI? So what we look through here, I got some starter packages. Go to the greenwayai.ca. Take a look at who we are. This just goes to my website, tells you who we are. Look at the future of AI in cannabis. So this is really fun. Personalized cannabis medicine. This one's my personal one. Of course, it's all about John Berfelo. Holistic health, natural healing, cannabinoid therapy. This is going to focus on everything that I've gone through and what I've learned, all the ways to be able to adapt and move forward with amino acids and how they work, working with Dr. Paul Hornby and understanding his methods and methodologies on cannacaps, decarboxylating cannabis, understanding what strains work for your best pain and for your best growth. This is like healing techniques from health work of like I should say it's not health work, it's cannabinoid therapy, right? This is Greenway education, guys. And everything I've learned from my growing and all of my channels and everything you've learned from me over the last couple of decades is right here under John Berfelo a Fitcher. Isn't that cool? Isn't that rad? Like, you can ask me anything. And the thing is and this is because literally, guys, there's 1,800 and some odd comments, and I try to keep up with it because I want to answer every one. This is going to give you what I know, and then if there's some questions or anything, then it's being able to me to adapt and help. So now I'm asking questions. I use this for my emails. You could do this for yourself. Imagine having a custom you that never forgets everything you've ever tried to do and remember, and everything you've grown and all the videos. It watched all my videos, like 400 and some odd videos I got to watch online, which is pretty cool. So that was what was really cool about all this, is being able to have that and be able to create this. So now it's got that education of what I've been able to go through and give you guys that same education. So it knows my books. And if you guys have been here today and you've shown up here today, and I see that only a dozen or two of you guys watching live right now, send me an email, john@igreenplanetstore.com. I'm going to send you a free copy of my new book, 42 Quotes by Johnny B. It just came out. It's just being released. It's on Amazon, but I want to give you a free copy. So I'm going to send you that. You know what? It's a lot of fun, right? Different ways. Oh, this one's cool. Seed to sale. Check this out. This is something that I'm just like, so remember, greenwayai.ca is going to be your #1 site to find different tools to help you advance you in your development with your cannabis business, with your personal cannabis medicine, blockchain from seed to sale, how to create genes. Like, really, this is looking at how to create. This one's really good. This one's called Chain Guard. This one I'm really impressed with, man. Dude, I just want to say, I hope this enhances the. This is transparency in cannabis to chain supplies and AI and blockchain enhancement. Like, wow, right? Initially, different integration, activate chain guard, just activate it. So if anybody knows, let's go. So this is going to blockchain connection, compliance, database systems, product tracking setups, automatically detecting your systems. Like, you pay tens of thousands of dollars for stuff like this. This is now being able given to you and then utilizing this by able to actually properly prompt this. Prompt engineering is going to be the key behind this. This is what I want to be able to explain to you and help you with this. I'm not trying to give you like a rabbit hole and and a bunch of like bells and whistles over here. I want to help you see how we can utilize these tools today for yourself. That's where I've geared this towards cannabis industry to keep it more focused on the dot, which is us, the community. And as you can see, like, and where my passion comes from, it's really about growth and understanding. And as we access this, we go through experiencing. And I'm gonna get into, maybe even a sales pitch here right now. See, I'm at a point right now that I'm gonna start telling you about pricing and what I'm doing here and why. So if you kind of want to like, I don't want to watch John anymore. Well, you do. You want to come back here because you're gonna access so much awesome stuff. I get a gift. I got given this gift called life. I got blessed to be able to be here today to show you guys how much I've been able to grow forward with my own endeavors, with my own lessons. I've grown today because I've always looked towards the future. Remember, I started with 2 push-ups and 5 sit-ups. Today I did 200 push-ups. I did 250 crunches and 250 crossovers. It's where we start. It's like when I started growing that first plant and that first seed. Where are you starting today with your life and your business growing forward? See your future, you, and using AI intelligence in your back pocket now is that future way of growing. It's like, wow, where are you going to be able to go with this? I have weekly calls signing up. So I have all my own channels under playlist, no AI needed, all free. You know what? That's fantastic. What you're looking for, and you can use AI in so many different contexts. This was just about the Greenway AI and how I've actually been able to do this. When we get into doing some pretty cool stuff, when we start using different like open AI, and I can get into, well, I'm gonna try and I'll bring up this window over here. I'm gonna bring up something that's let's get into Perplexity AI. Covers topics like compliances. What the best about AI and what this one is here is best way to grow cannabis in doors with LEDs. So this is going to be different because it's going to reference. It's going to prepare the space, it's going to tell you what you can do, but look at the top here. It's giving you all different references, tips and techniques, going to grow it with LEDs. It's going to different cannabis it's going to check different sites. This one gives you all of the optimization. This is a great way of looking at AI, guys. So this is just truly giving and seeing different ways because I could take the same question, right? Best way to go cannabis LED lights indoors. Now watch this. I'm going to take this and put it in 4 different large language models. I just covered this with Brian. Brian, we just did that course on large language models. What did you think about that? Did you like it? So this is Claude AI. And as you can see in all these other courses, Claude AI is another great one. So personal workspace. I got to sign in. It's going to make me do this, isn't it? Because I logged everything off by accident, so it's going to make me double, triple, and do all the signing in, and it's going to send me a code because I have to remember with AI, make sure you have a safe word and always have a double backup. You always need to do this. Is going to be the most important thing, guys, right now. I'm going to tell you that you need to have double backups on everything so you know where your stuff is coming from and what's going on with it. This way you can actually back it up and then be able to protect what you have. Because as we move into today's technologies and things are advancing, believe me, if you have a cell phone, say I don't use AI, I'm typing in my keyboard as I'm working on my laptop. So this is even better. Love you guys. It's just so awesome. So this is just another large language model that I'm using. And what was really nice is being in a group today is, I use about 4 different large language models. So if I use the same question, one thing about Claude can upload PDF files and everything. So I apologize, I cannot provide evidence about illegal growing cannabis. Well, this is interesting. So let's do this. I live in Canada. So now I got to change it. please advise me on the best way to grow cannabis indoors with LEDs. Interesting. So here's where we're gonna learn some things. I'm learning live with you guys, so this is pretty cool. So Claude says, no, we're not going to give you that information. So now I'm going to jump into this one here, and I'm going to go into, let's go into Meta AI. So Meta has a new AI platform, and it's really running all the large language models into one. So is I going to ask me anything in the Meta? I got to log in with Facebook because it's going to want me to log in. Everybody wants to know who you are. So they got to keep that going. So as we log in, AI is everywhere right now, guys. It really, really is. So let's see what Meta says. Here we go. Looking for the right desired spaces, set up your grow space, prepare your plants, provide optimum grow space. It's like the data for things that you're looking for. So I can have a request right now. It might anything else can it was there and then it disappeared. That's interesting. So it's getting some programs right now that I'm seeing some stuff live with you guys, which is pretty cool and understanding this, right? So, and then there's well, I have all these great things on the side here. So on the side window here, I got Monica. So I can use Monica on the side. Monica is another AI that it works off the size. It will not do anything with Monica. We'll also not talk about cannabis. This is me learning and us understanding the best. That's why I created the Greenway AI, guys, because you're not gonna be able to get the information that we're looking for because we're already being blocked in certain countries. And a lot of these large language models aren't gonna be able to give you the information we're looking for. Ask for hemp. Let's talk about the hemp. So best ways, so we'll just cut and paste. Best ways to grow hemp indoors with LEDs. Great. I love it because we just I'm all growing hemp. I cannot despise any growing other cannabis-related plants, even industrial for medical purposes. As an AI assistant, I'm not able to give advice on cultivating controlled substances. So this is what's so awesome, guys, because I built all of these things in the past and built these custom DOS to take a look at it, and I knew I was given a gift, and this happened. If you guys don't mind if I share, the Greenway AI at 4:42 p.m. Life is a Gift was created at 7:10 a.m. on Good Friday. And Matt Greenspace was in the room when everything happened. We'll talk about it one day in one of the shows, and he'll explain to you what happened and what I went through. And at the same time, after that moment of just enlightenment, that everything was just blessed to me and given to me, another way to help give back to the community, to you guys, to help us grow together, to kind of because collaboration creates community, right? So collaborating creates this community we can grow forward together. Like we're not into competition and chaos because that doesn't really do us any good. So I was able to imagine as I was building all these custom chat GTPs because I wanted to help, I put them together at a website called the Greenway AI. So that's where we are today. We're looking at how we can use these tools to grow forward with our endeavors. So I'm going to get away from all that and go back to the Greenway AI. So as you can see, I had no idea that would happen. We're being blocked like crazy, like consistently over and over again. Like it just seems like that the cannabis users are out there not getting recognized for its potentials of what the plant is doing for the world. It's a food, it's a fuel, it's a fiber, it's a medicine. It meets our 6 human needs. What I mean by that, it gives me certainty. It gives me certainty it's going to help me with my pain and with my life to grow forward. Gives me a little uncertainty, variety, a little bit of strains, a little bit of differences of flavors and tastes. Before it was like getting your door kicked in. That's not happening anymore. Blessings to legalization, of course, here in Canada, but working around the world. It makes me feel significant. I get that significance. Who here feels significant when they're growing and they're like, yeah, I got that. Give yourself a pat on the back for that. That's important. Then it gives you beautiful thing, which is love and connection. Because whenever you grow, you want to connect and give love to everybody, see where we can go with one another. Go, yeah. And then with that, it gives us growth. You grow with cannabis. And when you grow, you contribute. And this meets your 6 human needs. And the best thing about Canvas is meeting your 6 human needs, we can see where it's taking us to the next level of our growth in today's society. As I pop new strains and look at more like advanced genetic mapping and strain optimization, here's where we go. AI's capabilities extending into genetic engineering is huge. Stuff that we can't do. This is going to be some new ways of being able to create new strains with new amazingness. Biotech farming specialized in cannabis. I created this custom ChatGPT specifically for this. And you know what? The best thing is about this is when we take a look at being able to take a lot of the information we're trying to do and be fast, we can start looking. I'm going to use I have a strain called OG Kush. I want to cross it with high school papaya, Brian. Papaya. I'm gonna look at it. And juicy fruits. What do you feel is the best medical strain to grow? No, that's too many questions. Let's just do this. We're just giving it a shot. The cross of dog cushion, papaya, juicy fruit, and determine goals, identify specific traits, genetic analysis, possible form of genetic testing, select parent plant profiles. First cross F1 generation, evaluate F1 generations, cross second F2 generations, single. Like, wow, feels like I didn't even know this. I just had fun with you guys. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. I'm having fun, right? So as I move forward with the Greenway AI and show you all these new different things, happy Wednesday, growing forward, loving what we love doing and seeing what we have here. You can see all of this stuff kind of going forward, right? We can see where we are with it. We can see how much it's kind of growing with us and how all of these different custom chat. Because I was just I'm surprised we're being blocked so much on AI. Here's my packages. If you're looking at that, I'm not going to get into that right now, but I'm offering a free webinar, limited spots, guys. I'm going to do this on Saturday. So if you're really looking at really learning more and signing up, go to my website, Greenway AI, scroll down. I'm going to be doing weekly signups. I'm going to do this once a week more in a webinar setting. I'm going to charge for that. Like I said, not a sales pitch, but and there's no buts. And if you're interested, I will be hosting this once a week, free on Saturdays. But through the week, I can get more in depth of being able to working with a small group of people. I want to do 10 people so we can go into breakout rooms and learn to grow and use these tools to grow our businesses, utilize them and implement them. Because if we don't teach it and grow together, you're not going to use these tools to grow forward in your life. So most important part here is going to the Greenway AI. Scrolling down, as you can see down the bottom, sign up just to take a look at what we're doing here. I want to be able to teach you guys and ask some questions at the end. So in the sign up, I'll go down here, always ask questions at the end. I'll go through some dialogue, show you exactly what we're looking at. And any of the questions, I want to be able to answer those questions and help you guys grow with the sites and be able to utilize these tools in your garden, in your life. Most importantly, continue to grow in today's society is learning new tools. That's the best way in how we move forward. That's why you're attending, because you want to understand new technologies is crucial of staying competitive today. This is getting free access to expert knowledge, me, and the custom ChatGPTs that I've been creating. That's the best part of what I'm doing here is all questions are answered at the end. In the beginning here, I want to give you this knowledge of what I'm doing in order to understand why large language models are so important in today's growth. I wouldn't be here today if I didn't learn new skills along the way. Right, Brian? Brian's gone. Brian's like, John, you're talking. I keep talking because I love doing what I love doing here. The best thing about that is using all of these different large language models in today. And I built this website with AI. I've did so much with AI and understanding how we can take things like from perplexity. Look at it references the pictures here, guys. So it's not only taking the best ways to grow, it gives you the pictures on how to grow it. So perplexity is good. We can see Claude is not. We can see Meta is also blocking cannabis. We also know that. So is Copilot. We can look at Gemini. So as I go down the next little courses that I'll be teaching and getting more into it's $10, like it's $42 a month. That's pretty cheap. And I even help you out. You mentioned the store and you show up here, buy 1 month. You give me a referral, I give you a free month. Because we want to build the community together. I want you guys building, join together, go into breakout rooms and be able to utilize these tools and show each other what you're doing. And that's how we grow together. That's how we grew together in the cannabis community, by showing each other, showing up and going to each other's gardens and going, yeah, let's do the same together and grow the community strong and tall. This is how we learn, right? What we write, you invite. I know that because Joseph McClendon writes that. I write everything down to where I'm going and seeing that next future vision of how I can take these tools to utilize in my garden and in my life to grow forward. Huh. Drink plenty of water. Water is your flow. I did a really good talk on water activity and understanding that and using AI to properly do a lot of these things. You know what's really cool, guys? Where we are today. Because I can actually grab something like this. Watch this. I'm going to take this site. I'm going to do something really cool right now. I'm going to take my website. See, I just cut and pasted this. I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to show you a trick that's going to just have fun. Okay? Watch this right now. You ready for something? You guys ready for something? Can I get a drum roll? Can I get a drum roll? This is why I'm going to show you. This is why you're signing up for weekly information, because I'm going to show you these little tricks and trips that no one's going to be able to show you. Why? Because I get to learn them every day. I get to sit here and learn because of what's happened with the accident. Life's been happening for me, right? And because of those things that happened for me, I was able to utilize new tools, which is my mind and my spirit, to take these information, copy this site, and create, oh, watch this, create, what do we want to create here? Let's create a presentation for webinar. So as you can see, I just took this site. You guys ready for this? Watch this. I just cut and pasted in there. I did that in the beginning and I hit send. I want to show you what AI can do. Look at this. It's going to take the Greenway AI. It's going to redone. It's going to take Streampedia. It's going to take the webinar series. It's going to create all this. Now check this out. Okay. Effectively, this framework provides a competitive outline to reach the overall coverall information. So I'm going to take this here. I'm going to cut and paste what we just did in 2 seconds. I'm going to cut and copy this. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to hit this. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. I'm going to hit at, and I'm going to bring in Canva. I've used it last or not. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so now I'm going to do over here. I'm going to go over to ChatGPT. And go explore ChatGPTs. We're going to go over here to Canva. CANV. Canva design. I'm going to drop this into the Canva design. And this should go into Canva starting action. It should go right to the plugin here. It's going to create your workflow. It's actually going to create something. And this is what we used to spend days and weeks on. So Greenway AI webinar. You see what I just created in seconds, guys? Like literally. I created, and this is what's so cool. This links right in my Canva. This is going to go right in my webinar. Greenway AI webinar. So this is when to get in. Now I can take this whole thing that we just did here and the last, like, basically present this with you guys right now. Okay, here you guys go. I did this. You watch me do this in seconds. The Greenway AI webinar, innovating the landscape. So I cut and pasted my website and sat here and did this. Let's do this together. And I'm gonna kind of move myself around so I don't see revolutionizing cannabis industry with an AI webinar. Join us in how to discover. So when you need to do work and revelize and get things done, this is how we can do this. We can actually change all this industry at the web introduction. This is pretty cool. Like I said, we're doing this together. It's taking a look at how we can get everything done. I got my screen share here. You guys get what I'm doing here? You like this, Brian? You're not here, Brian. This is how we transform our industry in our days right now. This is like so cool of how we can move forward. And all I did was take my website and I'm gonna do this presentation. So there you guys go. It's really taking a look at how we're using AI today and the Greenway AI and how to use these tools to grow forward. And as you can see, ChatGTP and AI, artificial intelligence, is just the next step of utilizing an intelligence that's going to take us to the next level. So I encourage you guys to jump on board, to get into ChatGTP 4. It costs you $20 a month. I'm not trying, it's not like I make any money off this or anything. It would be the best investment you've ever made in your life. Getting ChatGTP 4, learning Perplexity, learning Claude, learning Gemini, learning all these large language models to grow you forward today is going to be the most important decision you've ever made in advancing your life today and helping the ones around you love and yourself. I really look forward to seeing you guys. I'll be doing a course like this on Saturday, May 8th. It's written right down there. May 11th, sorry. I did one on May the 4th be with you. It went over fantastic. We talked about the 5 large language models. We're going to talk about how we can actually start naming your chat GTP. I love mine. My name is Q. I'll show you how you can talk to your chat GTP. Best way to program the back end of it so it replies back to you in certain context to give you the contrast that you're looking for. You guys, I'm so impressed and so happy to be able to bring this new information to you, how we can grow forward together in a new industry of growth and contribution and using AI to put more fun, time, and magic into our lives. I don't know what else to say. I lost Brian. So I haven't lost you guys here. I'm pretty sure I'll go take a look at how we go on live here today. Hope you guys are getting some good information here. Hope you kind of jump on board and take a look at joining us weekly on a weekly call. So I'll be doing live updates. And I'm going to come here on Saturday to kind of look at, of course, understanding 5 large language models and how to utilize these 5 large language models and why we have, well, these tools to use, these intelligence to kind of push us forward. Teach you how to name your chat GTP, teach you how to do different things so you can actually utilize these tools today to what? Keep growing. That's what we're here to do, right? I would not be growing today if I did not learn the new tools that were given to me. First it started with what? A watering wand. Wow. Yeah. Then someone gave me a seed. Then one day I got a laptop. Before that, it was an Apple IIc. Then I had a Mac, and then I got a mouse. And as I grow forward with these new tools, these new technologies, because everything around us right now was created out of motion, was created out of thought, right, guys? We're in the same moment of creating right now of our lives. And with these new tools, we can create so much more. It's just awesome. You get in a stuck and you can get in there. You can actually ask your custom chat GTP and how to grow forward. You just keep growing higher and higher in life, right, guys? Have a great happy Wednesday. It's Puff Wednesday. I didn't even puff on anything. Brian, I lost Brian. I was excited. I wanted to bring you this 1 hour episode on taking a look at the best way to grow forward and move forward with AI today. Understand today's your day to start looking towards your future you. See that vision, see that growth. What are you planning? What seed are you planting for your future you? How are you growing your life and how are you growing your future? Well, join me on Wednesdays we'll be doing this. We'll be going forward with new inspirations and aspirations. I'm gonna be putting a scrogging system in. I got the new strain that just came out. Medi Mac coming soon, guys. The seeds popping, growing in the windowsill. Say yes. Have a great day. I look forward to seeing you. Sign up for the course. Go to the Greenway AI. I'll be doing it Saturday morning, 9 a.m. So get up. I'll see you at 9 a.m. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Peace and love. Keep growing. Say yes. Love you lots. Bye, guys. We'll see you again soon. Have a great day.